Alright, let's wait for YouTube to catch up. Okay, yesterday this crashed right here, so we're gonna go right from here. I'm Sirius Graves, and this is the last store and probably the final video of this game. So here we go. Anthony Devitt has forgotten everything. Everything. Good heavens. It may be the best. It may be for the best. Our research is likely to take some time. If he truly has amnesia, his condition will protect him until we are ready. But should we fail, remember what happened to Hugo? Ashdown entered the Vale in full knowledge of what might happen, and we will succeed where Wright failed. We will use the serum to induce primal terror in a controlled environment. In one stroke, we shall overcome all of our obstacles. But when the time comes, we must have a means of guiding our dear friend back to us. There he will be safe. There's something on the ground near where the masked person was kneeling. It is a fragment of a broken mask. Okay, so now there we go. Alright, an eyeless mask is similar to the one that I found in Alexander's safe house in London. Okay. I don't remember where I found that poster. That's the house. So I don't think it's that way. What's this way? Because I don't remember where that was. Let me see if I have... This might be. Okay, go this way. I think the poster was to the left of this opening. Nope, I could be wrong. Go back. No, I didn't want to go back that way. I'm not even sure. Can I... What the fuck? The mask is eyeless. I cannot see a thing. I don't even know if I'm going the right way, but... Oh, yeah, because this is where the poster was, right? How about now? There we go. Okay. Welcome, Dr. Wakefield. Alexander Dupree? Yes, I've been waiting for you. We all have. I was in that pit in Ellis Moor when suddenly I found Devitt, but he disappeared. I journeyed through the fog and found myself here, but how is this possible? Alish Moor. I do not know that name. Many paths in our world lead to this place, Dr. Wakefield, and I know only a few. In some of Ilothal's mirrors, you see the truth leaking into our world, and in others, you see yourself. I knew you'd reach us at last. He was certain of it. He? The first founder of the Order. The artifacts. Do you not yet know his name? Do you mean Mr. Ashdown? No, Hugo came here long before the rest of us, but he made a terrible mistake. He peered into his own truth, and he was transformed. Do you not yet know his name? Do you mean Mr. Devitt? Truth can be hard to expect. Yes, Jeremiah gathered us all under the same rule. See that no one knows. We knew of the final truth which lay beyond the threshold. This is what the playwright was committed to finding. This was Jeremiah's obsession. First language, which is said to grant the power of creation. After our experiment at school, we realized that the path of the Ancient Ones was watched by a fearsome guardian. We needed a way to circumvent the inexorable gaze of the bird. I found Captain Skid, who met the bird and lived. We decided to use him in a test. It was catastrophe. We eventually found the survivors, but their memories were incomplete. Jeremiah had fared the worst. He had been left devoid of any memories that were related to our efforts. We were desperate to find a solution. Hugo tried and failed, and then Anthony and I miraculously came across a formula that had lain forgotten for centuries. At last it was time to bring Jeremiah back into our ranks. That was nearly a disaster as well. I did not anticipate Anthony's sudden madness, or the extent of Father Ernest's decline. Mercifully, Jeremiah's life was spared. But something else was wrong. Jeremiah reached me. He did not remember everything. He had changed. He told me that he was going to put an end to all of this. He still means to acquire the first language, but he wants to use it to ruin our work. He's already crossed the threshold. Once he learns the final truth, none of this will ever have existed. The Order, the door, or ourselves. You must stop him, Doctor. You must stop him before the curtain closes forever. Devitt's fate. Once more, I found myself enshrouded in dense fog. Gradually, the fog dissipated, revealing a busy street in London. Dizzy and exhausted, I wandered the streets until, at last, I returned home. I barely recognized it. I crossed the dusty threshold like an intruder. I noticed, for the first time, that I was holding the robe of the playwright in my hand. I kindled a fire and threw the robe into the flames. As I watched it burn, I remembered the black ocean. I had stood there on the beach, staring up at the terrifying heights of the vertiginous Mount Oaf, where the verb is said to lie. Then someone touched my arm. It was Dr. Wakefield. Our encounter on the endless dunes had not been an illusion. In his quest to find me, he had ventured into the veil itself. He said nothing, but it was not necessary. He had come to take my place, to sacrifice himself. He stayed behind and closed the door after giving me the chance to escape. His reasons I will never know. I do not know what has happened to Alexander and the others, but I fear that they are trapped in Za-Ilethel for all time. I stared at the endless rain, splattering against the window, and I remembered that I had something else to do. a last promise to keep. Videt Niki Skiat. Now what? Oh, it's over? Well, I know that there's a DLC to this. So I have to wait. Can I make it go faster? I'll just wait and see what it makes me do next. And if this is a short ending, then we'll start a new game too. That should be the end of the credits, right? No, not yet. The end. Okay. Can I do anything? I hear something. Is it going to show me? There's the crow. Whoa, there is more. Yes, extras, please. All right, there is just this one. The inner circle is gathered once again. A whole cycle has passed since the last playwright traveled to the land of shadows and fog. Now the mask with no eyes has chosen a new bear. The path between worlds will be visited once again, and the veil upon human eyes shall be lifted forever. The playwright meets now. The custodian of the threshold. An ancient being guards the door of mist. May the playwright take its light and stand by its watch unnoticed. By its watch unnoticed. Force wisp of fog shall reveal the truth. The fire of dawn scorches through the barren desert. The boreal embers brighten the dark sky. The pyre of Zephyrus glows in the dark ocean. Astral flame shines within the dark forest. Playwright will stand in the center. And the curtain will be drawn at last. And then its eyes were open. Oh, that's it, huh? Okay. I think I got all the trophies too. Nice. Let's look. See if I did. Probably not though. Oh, I missed Lost in the Sea, Master of Hypnotism, Wakefield's Fate, Performer. Wow, I did miss quite a few, didn't I? Oh well. And there we go. That was the last door complete edition. So, let me pause. I'll be right back with another game.